you would call me a generational farmer. I was born in the industry. My mother and father were egg farmers. They've been farming since the late 60s. And having grown up on an egg farm, like most kids, you don't want to do it. You sort of get sick of it after a while. But after doing my engineering degree and working elsewhere, I found that what I really enjoyed doing was producing that humble egg for the consumer. And I came back to the farm and started seeing how we could grow the business and make it sustainable over the long term. Having studied a mechanical engineering degree, it also involved business management. And I was able to bring some skills back to the farm that probably my parents didn't have. They had the work ethics, they had work hard and do better. And I was able to come back with sort of planning skills, management skills, also forecasting and starting to develop a business that we could make sustainable and viable, not just for my generation, but for future generations. Yeah, with the latest avian influenza outbreak, the farmers that were, say, within the area, the Golden Plains area, and sort of within distance that was a concern, I found farmers in those areas took the threat more seriously and upped their biosecurity. They probably did things that they normally ignored and probably took more precautions. But I also feel a lot of smaller farmers who are on the opposite side of Victoria just are going along their merry way, thinking, oh, with the attitude that you know, this can't happen to me type thing. So I do have concerns for all of Victoria. I just think farmers need to be aware of the risks involved with certain farming practices and the fact that we're all connected some way or another, and it does affect us all. Yeah, I think this latest AI outbreak shows us the risk of especially free-range farming. It's unfortunate. I mean, free-range is just one of the farming systems we use, but being out in the open, you have very little control of wild birds and the environment. So the risks are there. I mean, there's certain things a farmer can do to reduce risk. Unfortunately, the one part which is not controllable is the wild bird section, and in particular the migratory birds that fly onto farm or over farms and may spread diseases. So farmers need to be very cautious and aware of these risks. The one thing I would like to add is farmers have to understand how this industry is connected. I mean, transport companies, pallets that move from farm to farm, transport companies that move our birds. Somewhere along the line, we're all connected somehow. So, I mean, we all have a responsibility to do the best we can to try and reduce the risk, because long term it will impact all of us, not just farmers in a certain area if something happens. It impacts every farmer, not just Victoria, but Australia-wide.